long ago was this?
YG died, like, it's probably going on 3 years now.
Okay. Was that case ever solved?
I think so. I think so. I think so.
So the guys who did it or the guy who did it is in prison?
I think so. I don't know. I ain't really try to follow up on the police side of his situation. It's just, he left a son behind, and you know what I'm saying?
Man. How old was the son?
Major, about to be 2.
Fuck.
Some shit like that. But yeah, my focus with him dying was just, and I'm still trying to put the plan together now, but I just got to figure out a way to set up like a trust fund or some shit like that for his son that's gonna keep growing. Like, not no shit that, you know, people do that for people's kids and set them up like a account and put like a bunch of money in the fund like that's for you, and then the parents use it up or something. You feel me? Or like the surviving parent use it up.
Yeah.
So I don't really want to do it like that. I want to, once he get of age, some shit that he know is his, just off the strength of his daddy. Because I know if I would have died and I had a kid, his daddy would have made sure my baby was straight, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you could just keep it in your account. That's probably the best thing to do. Just keep it put aside, create a new bank account, throw some money in there, just know not to touch it. And when he turns 18, just surprise him.
That'll work too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but you're right. The parents go and fuck up that money.
No, they
are. The whoever else.
No, they are. That's what they do, man.
Yeah.
It's they make it seem like it's about the kid, and they get that shit and spend it on their living expenses.
It's like child support.
For sure, like child support. For sure, like child support.
Yeah, man. Just keep it in your own account.
Yeah.
You know, you got money coming in. You know, you're not going to spend it. Put it in like, you know, like a S&P 500 stock market. That's where I keep all my 401k.
That's some cold shit right there. You had some numbers.
Oh yeah.
Write that down. I like that.
You invest in stocks?
I ain't got bad no stocks. I got stockings. Christmas stockings.
Well, you should check out, do a search for Vlad stocks on YouTube. I did a 10-part series on all the basics of investing. You're in a situation right now when you're making money, you could create a situation, you know, over the next few years, that money could grow to the point where you won't have to rap or worry about money as you get older.
Yeah, I was thinking about buying a franchise too.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a lot of work though. Stocks, you could just sit back and
just look at it if it's the right way.
Let me tell you, man, my Amazon stock, my Google stock.
Yeah, I like how that sounds. That's cold.
My Facebook stock.
He's talking about his Facebook stock.
Okay. Let me tell you something. Let me just, you know, as a OG, you know, as someone who's making money, you know, I wish I would have known this stuff at your age. I'm 47.
Right. Okay.
Look at the any Forbes list.
Mm-hmm.
And I can guarantee you that everyone on that list is not there because of their salary. They're all there because of their stock holdings. Whether it's a stock in their own company or in other companies, that's all there because of their stock. Kanye, he owns Adidas stock and now Gap stock. That's why he's worth that much. Jay-Z, all those liquor companies, he owns stock in those companies. He may own them outright, but technically he owns stock in all those companies. And he has a big stake in, what's the name of that big touring company? Live Nation, right. He owns a bunch of Live Nation stock. The richest man in the world, Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos.
You know why he's the richest man in the world?
Stock.
Amazon stock. You know why Bill Gates is right up there too?
Microsoft stock. Ain't that about a bitch?
That's the thing that
no one tells rappers. 2K stock. 2K got stock?
2K?
NBA 2K?
Let's take a look.
NBA 2K got stock. I'm buying this tomorrow.
2K.
2K ain't going nowhere.
Let's look it up. Might be a private company.
Private company, you can't buy into it?
Nah. But you could buy, you know, Xbox, Microsoft stock. You could buy Sony stock. You could buy Nintendo stock.
I think I'm gonna do Microsoft because I'm an Xboxer.
There you go. Microsoft's done very well.
Hell yeah.
You want to see? Fuck it. I like talking about this shit, so I'm gonna show you something. Let me show you Microsoft stock. This is what's happened to Microsoft stock in the last 5 years. You see that?
Damn.
This is Microsoft stock since they went public. And Microsoft's one of those companies that has dividends. So that means that every 3 months, you get a check from the stock that you own.
Damn.
Yeah, because what happens is And you got to think that when you buy stock, you're buying a piece of that company. It's a small piece, but it's still a piece of the company. You're now an owner. And every year when a company, well, every 3 months, a public company has to say how much they made or how much they lost, right?
Yeah.
So let's just say Microsoft made $1 billion those 3 months.
Mm.
What they could do is they could either take that billion and put it back in the company, or they could pay out the owners. That's called dividends. So with Microsoft,
pay out the owners.
Yeah. So they have a 1% dividend.
Dividends, everything, yeah.
Dividends. And you could take those dividends and reinvest it back.
That's crushed. We get it.
Yeah, man, listen. Trust me. The people that 30%, what's his name? Tyler Perry just became a billionaire. 30% of his when you look at the breakdown of his fortune, 30% of his investments.
Oh yeah,
stock and investments.
Buy some stock and some weed too.
Yeah, not as good of an investment usually, but from what I've seen, but if that's your thing, that's your thing.